Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 guys. They can't see no way. Nope. I'm way over here. So, guys, today I am doing a little something here. And I think you guys can see it from there. I believe you can. Let me make sure. I think you guys can see me from there. Let me pull it down just a little bit more. I want to make sure you guys can see my little pan that I'm using here. And this is the dish that I am going to use for my cake, my dump cake. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the butter. I'm going to put the butter in there, and the oven has already been preheated. So I'm going to go ahead and put the butter inside this dish here and let it melt, and then I'm going to bring it out. It should not take, with it being preheated, it should not take long at all. So I'm just going to cut it here and put it, just let it drop at the bottom. You're going to put the entire butter in it if you want. So when I put this in here, this has to melt before I can even put the, oh goodness, my cake mix. I will be making my own cake mix, guys. So you will be able to see that too as well, okay? So now I am getting ready to put this inside of the oven and let the butter melt. Okay, in the oven it goes. Okay, now the batter consists of a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon. Me, I like cinnamon, so I might put a little bit more cinnamon in there. And then I also have some nutmeg. I'm going to put a teaspoon of nutmeg in there. Here is the vanilla extract. I'm going to put that's going to actually go inside of the with the peaches. So what I'm going to do with the peaches, I'm going to cook that on top of the stove. So let me get my bowl down. Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? So glad for you to join me on my live as I make my dessert. I think I better go down here and get one. So right now my butter is melting in the oven. So in the meanwhile, while that's melting, I'm gonna go ahead and put my mix in here. Okay. I know some of you guys are just coming in. I did just give all the measurements for my cake mix. So here's my flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my cup of flour in here. I have to put it in a bowl because I don't want the flour everywhere. So I'm just gonna put a cup in here. You do have to do a cup of flour and a cup of sugar. I'm gonna put a towel under this just in case I do spill something. I can just grab my towel and just pull it out from under here and just dump it. Okay, guys. Let me move some of this stuff. I know you guys should be able to see because I can see from there. So here is my 1 cup of flour. Now I'm going to do 1 cup of sugar. Always, no matter what dry ingredients I have, I always put it in a bag because sometimes what other people might be going in your cabinets, they might spill something. So I would just do that. Okay, make sure you guys can see that. Okay, let me close this flour up. And now let me start on my 1 cup of sugar. Now the other ingredients, it will be going in with the peaches, and I will be doing that on top of the stove. Okay. And this is the mixture that I'm going to do for my cake mix. I wanted to do the cake mix with the box. And I said, you know, I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to do it with this here. Okay, done with these 2 dry items. So I'm going to put my sugar in here. Here is my baking powder. I'm only going to use a teaspoon of this. Tablespoon, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, there is my tablespoon, and in that goes. You're going to also use salt, just a little bit of salt. I'm going to use a half a teaspoon of salt because I don't like a lot of salt, guys. Oh, there it is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here. I'm done with this here. So the next thing I'm going to do is milk. I am going to put a cup of milk in here because you want it to look like a batter. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. I'm sure you guys can see that from here. So I'm just going to stir that up a little bit, and then I'm going to put my milk in here. Hello, I see everyone saying hi. Hi, guys. So glad for you to chime in with me. Okay, so here is my milk. So I'm going to put the 1 cup of milk in here. And anyone that follows me know that I use almond milk. I do not use regular milk. I barely use regular milk. Okay? You can use a mixer if you want to. Me, I have my whip here, and I'm just going to whip it up with this, okay? And it's going to almost look like it's cake mix. Okay, I gotta check that butter. The butter is still melting. You see it has some lumps. I don't know if you guys can see that from there, but the butter is not ready. I want it to completely melt. I'm gonna put the other ingredients in for my peaches. I'm gonna put that in another pan. So it looks like a cake mix. So I'm bringing it closer so you guys can see. Oh, thank you so much, Billy. Hello, Antoinette, and hello there. Who is that? Mahmood? I'm sorry, M2B. I'm gonna say that. So, guys, there it is. Looks just like cake mix. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I am going to open up my peaches, and I'm going to put that into a pan. Okay. And this is the pan that I'm going to use. So you're going to leave the syrup in for at least 2 of them. And this is actually, I'm sorry, it's not a syrup. This is in fruit juice. So if you see that there, it says fruit juice, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in this pan here. And what you want to do with your peaches, I'm gonna cut mine, but I'm gonna do them with scissors, okay? So this last one right here, I am going to take the juice. I'm going to drain the juice from here, okay? Okay, guys, I will be bringing you closer. So I'm going to go ahead and put this last can of peaches in there. And there it goes. Looks just like cake mix. Now, last time I made a peach cobbler dump cake, I used the box. But this time I saw someone on TikTok make it different, and I said, you know, I'm gonna try that. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to bring you guys down so you'll be able to see how I put my peaches in the pan and put the rest of the ingredients in there, okay? Again, I do love cinnamon, and you can do this how you want to do it, whatever your favorite season is. Some people do not like nutmeg. I love nutmeg. That's just one of my favorite ingredients when it comes to something like this. It's something like that. I like this. It's not called Gizmo. I'm not sure exactly what this item is called. Someone bought it for me some years ago. So, okay, guys, the butter is almost melted. I had to move that out the way because I do have the butter. It's still in the oven. Now what I'm going to do in this pan here is I am going to put, you could put brown sugar. No, I don't think I'm going to do brown sugar. If I do, it's going to be just a little bit. So I'm going to let this get a little warm. And like that butter is starting to really melt. So I will be taking that out shortly. So I'm going to take the lids off of my nutmeg because I do like nutmeg. This here is a tablespoon. You do not have to use the tablespoon. This is something that I choose to use. Okay? You can put how much you want in yours. I like nutmeg. I'm sorry, guys. I love nutmeg. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. So what you want this to do is everything to cook in together. And look, I put another tablespoon in here. I love nutmeg and cinnamon. I just like that taste. It just tastes really good to me. But again, you can put how much you want in here. Okay, here is the cinnamon. I'm putting a tablespoon. I'm measuring it off for you guys, but I might want more. That's why I tell people you can eyeball it. You can put whatever you want in there. So I'm going to turn this eye up a little bit more because it will be almost time to put that in the baking dish. Okay, yeah, you would need that. Well, hello there, Commander. So glad for you to drop in. These are really awesome. Now, who is that saying that? Humble Kitchen. You don't mind me calling you that. So you can actually get a stick that does that too as well. Okay, guys, I'm going to get my scissors and cut these peaches in half. If you want to keep yours whole, you can, but I choose to cut mine in half. I might miss a couple, but that's okay. So I'm just going to just cut it right from here. This is easier for me, so. Because sometimes these peaches can be kind of big, you know. Oh, this smells so good. Woo, it smells good. If you miss one or two, that's okay. Okay, guys, you see that it is starting to really cook. And I think my stuff is here. It's time for my butter dish to come out. Okay, it's out of here. Okay, guys, I'm going to let this cook a little bit here, and then I'm going to move you over here by the butter. Now, this is the butter that I just got out of the oven, and it's all melted. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the batter on top of this, the one I just made. You love peaches? Me too. Okay, Humble Kitchen. You're cooking, Commander? What are you cooking, Commander? We've had our dinner. We ate our dinner kind of early. So, guys, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pour this in here, just like this. This is so simple. When I saw the guy do it, I said, you know what, that's easy. You guys saw me make my batter. You saw me when I put the, I don't know, some of you guys probably did see where I put the butter on the bottom. And that's how that looks there. And this here is actually your cake mix. So I'm going to go back over here with my peaches. Uh-oh. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. It's starting to get a little thick, guys. Has some color to it. Oh, really, Billy? They have the best peaches. I got to remember that when I go there. And see, guys, if you can see this, this is really starting to get a little thick. And that's what I wanted to do. Oh, really? You know what? They are the peach state. But, you know, when I go there, Billy, I like the farmer's market, and I'm like, where are the markets at around here? See, I'm still cutting these peaches here, guys, in half. And I did put 3 cans of peaches in this pot here. So, banana bread, yes, yes. You know what, Commander? I made that one time, and when I tell you that was so good. But see, I like to put nuts in mine. I like to put like I believe it's walnuts or pecans. Sometimes I get them mixed up a little bit, but I love me some banana bread, especially for breakfast or something in the morning, with a cup of coffee. Yes, delicious, delicious. And see, something like this, I haven't made this in, I'm going to say about 6 years since I've made a peach dish like this. Ooh, baked potato and the roasted carrots. Yes. Oh, you put cranberries in yours. Okay. Wow, I never tried that before. I bet that is delicious. Okay, guys, you see how it's getting kind of thick there? I am going to put a little bit of brown sugar in there because what that happens when you do that, that gives it a little um, syrupy taste. Okay, guys, let me get this open here. So I try not to eat sweets like that because you can get in trouble, you know? It gets you in a lot of trouble. Ooh, wee, steak. Oh, wow. Omaha steaks. Those are some good steaks. I am using a tablespoon, guys. And you see I did overfill it. This is my second one. I'm going to do one more, and that's going to be it. And see, it's giving that consistency that I want. Okay, guys, this is about ready. And this is so simple. This is just how easy this is. Sometimes people, when they think cooking is just so hard, and it's what you make it, you know. Cooking can be very simple. It's what you want in it, you know. It's up to you. There's a lot of things that they were putting in there I did not want to put in there, so. Oh, that's hot. Still hot. Okay, I'm going to turn this to the side like this so that I can get it in there. And when you put this in there, you do not have to stir it at all. You just put it in there. And once that is done, then you put it right back into the oven, and you put it on 350. Okay, something's cooking there. So you put it, you're gonna put it on 350, and you're gonna put it on for, it says 45 to 50 minutes, but I'm gonna do it a little bit longer. That's just me. But that's how long you're supposed to have it in there. Okay, now I get to put this little nice timer on there. Oh, this smells. Guys, when I tell you this smells so good, I'm going to put it on for 55 minutes. Because a lot of times when someone says you put it on this, I say, you know what, let me take it a little bit higher. Because I've never made this before, guys. This is my first time with both of us making this. Thank you so much, Commander. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, now what I have to do now is clean up what I have. And what you can do with this dish, guys, you can have ice cream with it if you want to, or you could just eat it by itself. Me, I'm just going to eat it by itself. I might just get a little bit of I'm always making something and I always get just a little bit of it. But again, this is my first time, so cross your fingers. Hopefully it comes out good. We both learned to how to make this together today. So usually when I make something, I do a pretty good job with it. So a lot of things that I make on my page is most of it's the first time. So, but that there, oh, it smells so good. And when you put that nutmeg, it's just, yeah, it just tells everything. It just has that nice aroma to it. So they, when I saw the guy make it, and I was like, you know, most people, they make theirs, they put the peaches on the bottom, and then you do not have to put your peaches in the pan. Guys, you don't have to do that. I did that because I prefer to do that. You could put your peaches at the bottom. You could put your peaches in first, or whatever season that you want. If you want just cinnamon, or if you want just sugar, or brown sugar, whatever you want to do, you could put that on the very bottom of your pan. And then after you do that, you can you get some cake mix. You can do some dry cake mix. You can get something from the Dollar Tree, or the Dollar Tree is cheaper than any place that I know. But you can get like some I think it's a vanilla cake mix. I think it is. It's like the, no, I'm sorry, it's the yellow cake mix. Get a the yellow cake mix. Let me see if I have some. I might have some up here, because I do go through a lot of my things and throw them away. So I might, if I do, and if it's old, I will throw it in the trash. So, okay, guys, no, I do not have it up here, but it's the yellow cake mix. You can put the yellow cake mix on top of the peaches after you season it the way that you want to season it. Because you don't have to do it, you know, you don't have to do it like me. I always say that to everyone. And then you put the dry cake mix. You do not mix the peaches and the cake mix together. You do not do that. And once you put the cake mix on top of the peaches, then you're going to get some butter. You're going to get butters and cut them in squares. And you're going to place them on top of the yellow cake mix until you can't put any more up there. Some people use the what is that butter that you just spread on there? So I did see people do that before. It's up to you how you want to do it. I did, even this here, this dish that I just did, they put brown sugar. They sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on top of there. But again, it's my first time. I started to do that, but I think I have enough sugar in there. So you can do it. You could do it that way too. But I've done it that way with the yellow cake mix, but I wanted to do it different this time. So like I said, hopefully it comes out good. We'll see. Because to me, that was a lot of liquid. So I never made it like that. But you know, doing peach cobbler, it is liquid. Anyone that's never made it before, you're going to have a lot of liquid. The main thing that you really want is the crust. The crust is what makes it taste so good. And when I tell you it smells, I wish you guys could smell this right now. I really do. It smells so good. So every once in a while I'll make a dessert, but I don't do it a lot. I really don't. Yeah, I used to, and then I stopped. I slowed down where I used to just make it a lot, but I just don't do it anymore. I think my little thing just went out on me. Did it? Let me see. Okay. But again, I always use my almond milk. Almond milk is the milk that I drink. Sometimes the regular milk does not agree with my stomach, so I'll just use the almond milk. But I don't know if you can use any type of milk. I don't know about it. I don't know. Some people might want to use evaporated. You might want to look some of that stuff up and see what they say. But I did see somebody use oat milk. So, because some people are allergic to, you know, certain foods. And I did have a couple of people come on here and say things. I think I was making some eggs, and they said, well, I'm allergic to eggs. And I said, well, they do have a substitute for eggs. So it's just like me personally, milk does not really agree with my stomach. So I don't eat cereal and drink the milk and all that. I don't do it anymore. Sometimes when you get a little older, things begin to happen. So it's like, okay, old age is showing up on me now. Yes, that's so true. Who is that? Kels box. You're right. That's what I use. And you know what? Was it Kels box? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Um, you know what, Billy? I'm sorry, I didn't see your and hi Kels box. Let me go back. I'm reading some of the comments. What is my favorite food that I like to make? Is salmon. I love salmon. I love I made, if you guys can go back to one of my channels, I made a stuffed salmon. And I put the spinach, you know how you do this, put the spinach and the cheese and the, what's that, Parmesan cheese. That was so good. It was delicious. I really liked that. That was one of my, actually salmon is one of my favorite things that I enjoy so much. Kelsbach, you a cooker, huh? You know, yeah, Kelsbach, this is my first time making this. So I thought I would try something different, and I did do it with the yellow cake mix. It was okay, you know, but this is my first time doing it this way. I've never, ever done it this way. And I don't mind trying something different, especially when I'm on the YouTube, because it's people that, and that's the reason why I do it. I'm not a professional cook or anything, and I'm not trying to be, but I like to cook things different, and I like to bring people in to see what I cook, and you know, and then find out what everybody else cooks. Because sometimes I get tired of the same foods over and over and over again. So I like to cook something different. Hello there, Ella. So that's just me though. But thanks for that input right there. Yeah, a cup of flour, a cup of milk, and a cup of sugar. You were right. And the guy that did it, I was like, I said, that is so easy. You know, I didn't think that it would be that easy. And I forgot to put my, you know what, guys? I forgot to put my vanilla extract in there. Oh, well. That's happened. There's nothing wrong with it. It's going to be okay. But I sure forgot to put it in there. Okay, it's doing something. Now I just need to turn a little brown. But yeah, I forgot to put my, I'm so mad at myself, but oh well. Everything's not going to be perfect. That's one thing I learned about cooking and life itself. Everything is not going to be perfect, you know? You do what you can, and whatever you miss, you learn the next time. So, has anyone on here ever made the Peach Cobbler Dump Cake before? Hi, who is that? Jingles, 439. Well, hello there. I was trying to make sure I didn't want to be a tongue twister because the name is so close together there. So has anyone on here ever made the Peach Cobbler Dump Cake before? And if you have, did you guys like it? You know? Because when I first made it, I loved it. But I just can't eat too much of it because sometimes it might be a little too sweet for me. You haven't made it before, Barbara? Okay. Would you try it? Sometimes it's good, especially around the holidays, guys. I just love to cook different desserts. Yes, you would try it. Okay. I mean, something different because, what was it? Both of the holidays, which was Christmas and Thanksgiving, I did something totally different nobody's ever had. And I never cooked. Again, it was my very first time. And I did a sweet potato cheesecake. And I also did a banana pudding cheesecake. And I did get the information off of TikTok, but I kind of switched some of my ingredients around on what I have a taste for. So that's what I did. And it came out really good. My family really enjoyed it. You know, it's always good to think of something different to make. Oh, yeah. It was really good. Now, I know a lot of people don't like pumpkin. I like pumpkin pie. I'm a pumpkin pie person. I haven't made pumpkin pie in a while, but I do like pumpkin pie. Okay, don't get it twisted. Now, some people like, oh, that's for, no, it's not. Whoever wants to make it, he'll make it. You won't know it until you try it yourself. You know, pumpkin pie is good to me. Oh yeah, Barbara. You make it all the time, Kizzy? Okay. Yeah, yes. A lot of people, you know, I hate when I try to cook something and they say it's for other people. I don't like that response because I feel that if you want to cook something, you should be able to cook it, especially if you have a taste for it. I like green bean casserole. It's a lot of dishes that I love. I like certain Mexican dishes. It's a lot. I'm not picky with too much of anything, you know? Yes, yes, Kizzy. Okay. And I think this is actually, Kizzy, believe it or not, this is my first time making it this way, but I made it the other way with the dry cake mix, the yellow one. I made it like that, and it was pretty good too. I did see a recipe. I never saw it like this before, so I said, let me try it. So like I said, everyone cooks different. So, and even when I do my ingredients, you know, you put whatever you want in your certain dishes. Just like just a minute ago, I forgot to put the vanilla extract in there. Now, I knew I was wrong for that one there, because that's one of the things that you need in there, okay? So don't y'all come for me in the comments now. Now, tomorrow, guys, is my 1-year anniversary, and I will be coming on here celebrating with you guys. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. I can't believe it. Tomorrow will be one whole year. I can't believe it. I mean, that year went by so fast. So, I don't know if anybody's on here that comes on YouTube. You don't even have to be like somebody, a content creator. Listen, I'm on here because I enjoy it. I'm not on here for nothing else. It's just to enjoy myself. Now, if they want to give me a little money, that's fine. I'm not on here to brag, boast, none of that. I'm not on here trying to run a race for anybody on here. I'm on here to be myself. And that's why I go live, because I can be myself more, you know? So this is something that I enjoy. Oh, thank you so much, Billy. Yeah, I can't believe a whole year. Yes, and with vanilla, cook and serve. You're right about that. Because, and you know, and then cooking, guys, you're gonna have times where everything is not gonna come out the way that you want it to be. But don't feel bad about yourself. Just like I just did. I didn't put the vanilla extract in there. It is what it is. Don't let that stop you from cooking. You're gonna have some. You're gonna burn some food. Okay. You are going to. Good night. You're gonna burn some food. You know. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but don't let that get in your way. And don't let anyone say that you cannot cook, because you cook for yourself and you know how you want your food to taste. So that's how you learn how to cook. I I go by my taste. And like I said, it's a lot of things that I do not do, even though that's why sometimes when I look at people cooking different foods, what I do is, you know what, I'm going to get a little bit over here. I like the way you cooking it over here. And then I like this end part over here. So then you combine it together. So I know a lot of times people come on here and ask me for recipes. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I do my things at the last minute. I do it while I'm cooking. So I don't do a recipe. Just like I'll get a box of lemon cake, a box. And when I get done with it, oh, it's good because I put some more things in there to make it taste more lemony because I like the lemony taste. I love lemon cake, guys. I don't eat it like that. I haven't made a homemade lemon pound cake in a while. But when I tell you I love it, I truly love it. So I got to put the milk in the refrigerator, guys. So we still have some more minutes on this. I have 38 more minutes. I'm peeking at it, making sure it's looking good. It's turning colors a little bit. Still got 38 more minutes. And then I want it to stay in a little bit longer too as well. So you want that little crisp at the top. So cross your fingers, guys, because you know, and if I did make a mistake and it don't come out right, guess what? I am not going to feel bad about it because the second time around it'll be better. I'm going to say that. Because my mom, she used to make these dinner rolls, guys, and oh my goodness, her dinner rolls were so awesome. They were so good, and I'm trying my best to get it like she did it. And when I tell you I cannot get there, I'm like, oh my goodness. Mom, I wish you was here to help me. So if you guys have your mom here or your dad, enjoy them while they're here, okay? Yeah, because it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing to have both of your parents still here if you guys still have your parents. So I'm just tidying up, guys. I don't know if you guys looked at my grocery haul I did today. I did go live today, earlier today, and I picked up a couple of things to go with the remainder of my dinner. We did have some collard greens. I did bake a sweet potato, and I actually baked a whole chicken. I purchased the greens. I got those. It's a store here called Meijer, M-E-I-J-E-R. They are online, but I got my greens from there because they have some beautiful greens, and you guys will be able to see that video, which was yesterday. I prepped my dinner yesterday. I just only prepped it, but today I cooked it. And then my greens, I put my greens in a crock pot. I sure do. And they cooked all through the night. So when we got up this morning, guess what? I didn't have to do anything to them. And that's how I like, if I'm going to cook greens, I like to put them in a crock pot and let them cook through the night. My meat was already in there, so that was fine. And my chicken, I had basted, I seasoned it, that kind of thing. And then only thing I did with my potato was just throw it in the oven. That was something simple and quick. And the oven did the work. I didn't do the work, the oven did. The crock pot did the work. So I'm happy for my little crock pot over there. So a lot of times, guys, when you cook something, you want it to be more convenient for you so that you don't have to be in the kitchen all the time. Because when I first started doing my YouTube channels, I was sitting down, I was relaxing, and getting my food ready because that was better for me. But I didn't stand up in the kitchen all day. But now I'm starting to do my dinners online. I'll usually would prep it if it doesn't take long, but it's just very convenient. Sometimes like I said, you have to make things that's convenient for you. Okay, it says 35 minutes, guys, so we still got a little time. I know it smells good. I hope I get that nice crunch at the top. So what did you guys cook for dinner today? Did anybody cook something? Dinner? Lunch? Breakfast? Leftovers, you can, hey, nothing wrong with leftovers because we're going to eat on this food I cooked today. We're going to eat off of that for a few days. And that's the thing about me. I will come on here every so often. If I cook something, it means that that's going to be for the next 3 days. And then I'll come back on here and then cook something again. I only cook twice a week. Let me change it, for dinner. Okay, my breakfast is usually twice. Lunch, we usually grab a sandwich or something simple and just eat off of that. But it's not like, I mean, we all have to eat, of course. So I don't put my things in containers and prep my food that way. I just go ahead and cook it. And then whatever is in a container, we just go in there, get it out, put it on the plate and warm it up. It's done. Because I used to do the containers and put them in the refrigerator, and that took up too much room. And I said, oh no. So now I can do my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I could put it in there and it could be in containers. And that makes my, it saves a lot of space in my refrigerator too as well. Oh, it smells so good, guys. Sorry you can't be here to smell it. Okay. It's a cooking. It's a cooking, y'all. But this consists of, it says 45 minutes. It's supposed to cook for 45 minutes. I put it on 55. I just want to make sure that it was okay. But I'm most likely I'm going to check it when it gets to 45 because it's been in there for about a little over 30 minutes already. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, jeez. So, where are you guys chiming in from? Where are you guys at? Okay, thanks. I'm just not reading some of this. Sorry about that. That's Billy. Okay. So, Kizzy, do you make any other? Yes, with vanilla cookie. Do you make any other type of dump cake? I did hear some people saying they do cherries. I've never made the cherry dump cake before. New Jersey. Okay, Denise. I'm Michigan. I'm a Michigander up here with cold at. But you know what? A lot of people like in, I think it's North Carolina, they have more snow than we have right now. They're getting, everyone else in the southern states are getting more snow than what we are right now. We do have, and we have the same temperature. We have, I think it was 20 degrees today. Okay, Kizzy. Yeah, I have seen where people make different ones. North Carolina. Oh yeah, yes. You guys are getting a lot of snow. It's on the forecast, and then I'm like, you guys are all on the news. You're in Connecticut. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Barbara. I'm just so glad that you guys get to chime in. Are you getting like 10 inches of snow, or was it? Somebody told me, what did they say they were getting? It's more than 10 inches. I think it's in certain areas. I'm not sure. Because I think Tennessee, parts of Tennessee was pretty, their area was getting pretty bad too. But I think we just had a couple of flurries here. What? No way, Barbara. But see that, oh. That's a lot of snow. They clean the roads out pretty good though, right, Barbara? 17 to 18 inches of snow. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I can't remember how many. Okay. And that's how it is here too. They'll get like right now our streets are dry. The main streets, I'm gonna say that. They are pretty much dry, and You know, we have, I'm sure you guys have the salt trucks and all that stuff too. So they come out and they plow the streets. They get the snow off the street. And yeah, it's just a lot of people are not prepared for that, especially when you're not getting all that snow. Michigan, yeah, we have snow here. So, but lately, for the last few days, we'll get a couple of flurries. We're not getting like 10 and 8. No, we're not getting that kind. We did have one big dump, but right now it's, to me, you know, with it being 20 degrees and we're down in the teens and then down in the single digits, to get 20 is like a heat wave. So that feels pretty good. And then the sun was out today, so that made it even better. So, yeah. Ooh, that smells so good. Ooh. So let me wash this out. I gotta, you know what, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and wash some dishes here, guys, because I don't want to be up all night cleaning. Because not only you have to cook, you have to clean as you go, okay? So while that's cooking, I will be cleaning. Sometimes I can dump things in the dishwasher, but the dishwasher is full from earlier. And then also when I cooked and cut up things yesterday, I put a lot of stuff in the dishwasher because I refuse to prep for dinner and cook dinner and then turn around and wash all those dishes. I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna do the little simple things, make sure everything is clean. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there with these two here. So what did you guys cook today? Did you have dinner today? I shared mine. What did you guys cook today? I know you guys cooked something good. Connecticut, North Carolina. What did you guys cook? I don't care if it was a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You had something to eat, right? I don't want, this might be a little loud, guys. I think I'm gonna let this soak for a little while. I only have just a couple of things to do, so I think that can actually wait until afterward because some of this stuff needs to soak. I think a couple of them I can actually wash, but some of this stuff, yeah, it needs to soak. When you start fooling with that flour and all that, and then you begin to get a lot of things that stick with it, you know. Oh, soup. Ooh, you know, that's the time for it. This is the time for some soup. I wanted to make a chicken and noodle soup, and you know, I never got around to doing it. I said I want to make me a nice homemade chicken noodle soup. I think that might be my next thing that I'll be cooking is some chicken noodle soup. Because that's super light. I just stretched for a while. Ooh, pork chop, macaroni and cheese, kale greens, and hush puppies. Go on, Barbara. Bonita, that soup is good too. Woo. You know, this weather the way it is, it's like, it's just, I cannot wait till the summer comes, you know? We need some spring or something, but like I said, I was so glad to see the sun today. It was just a wonderful thing to see the sun, you know? At least the sun was thinking about us, okay? Oh my goodness. I saw one girl, she made this. Whew, it smells so good. Whew. I seen a girl, she made like this, but I think she had more peaches. One guy, he put 4 cups of peaches in his. I only put 3 cans. I think I didn't put enough peaches, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna stress out about it. Because when they made theirs and the one guy, his peaches did not show. The girl, she had peaches in the middle of hers. I don't know how. I think they used those huge cans, and my cans weren't big. I don't. And that's the first time I ever made cake like that, guys. I've never made cake like that before at all. I never. The only cake that I made was like a homemade lemon pound cake. I will do now. Let me change that. I did do a red velvet cake. First time I ever made it, and when I tell you that red velvet cake turned out moist, it was just so good, and it was so easy. I didn't think that it would come together like that, because I used to wonder, how do people get their cake brown? I mean, red, and it was the cocoa and the red food coloring. And I said, well, I'll be done. That's a red velvet cake, and then I made my own icing too. So that made it was really good, and we, of course we didn't eat it all. So I'm gonna see how this pans out here with this peach cobbler. Because I know as soon as I get done with it, and I know my husband in there that's sniffing. Like, any of you have a husband, can't wait till food is done. It's so funny, he likes my guacamole. I made some guacamole the other day, guys, and as soon as I got off live, he was in the bowl. So I know this right here, he's ready, because I told him I was, excuse me, I told him I was gonna make some. Whew. So he's ready for it. I think we got some ice cream in it. Like I said, I'm just gonna give me just a little small dish of it, because I've got, full off my dinner. That was really good too. Excuse me, guys. I drink some water. When I start talking so much, my mouth gets very dry. Oh, goodness. Whew. So, tomorrow, I just can't believe it. And I wouldn't have never made it on my channel without you guys. So if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be me. Okay. I think about when I first went live, and I used to hear some of the content creators always say things like, I can't believe they said this. And, some of the rude people that was in there. And I was like, oh, please, I hope I do. And I think that was my biggest fear of coming on here. But you deal with that in normal life. You do get people to come on here that's rude. I'm letting you guys know. Some of you guys that's on here, that's on YouTube, you understand what I'm saying. But you have to keep going. Because in life, it doesn't matter. People are going to talk about you and disrespect you anyway. So you just don't deal with it on YouTube. You deal with it out here too as well. And you think that when people get a certain age that it will slow down, and it actually doesn't. It stays the same. Some people haven't reached that level, I'm going to say that. But just don't respond back to it, Just go on there and just take them off and just be done with it, It will be okay. So if you guys ever think about coming on here and doing your own channel, I truly enjoy it. I truly enjoy talking to people too as well. So it's fun. I'm retired, so I just come on here to talk to people and cook my food and go to the grocery store, go to the Dollar Tree, things that I do. When you get older, you don't do it too much because some of the things you're not able to do either too as well. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun coming on here talking to people, and them sharing their recipes with you too as well. And I tell people when they come onto my channel, I do not take offense to anybody that say, oh, you should do this and do that. No, okay, but That's fine. But when they let me know what they do, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I never tried that. I did. It was a meal I made. Oh, the guacamole. I had a couple of people come on and say they put bacon in theirs. Never heard of that before. Never heard of putting bacon inside your guacamole. And I was like, well, I'm gonna try that. But I eat bacon, but I don't eat it like that because it's a little bit too salty for me. So I really don't eat bacon like that. So they told me they did that, and I was like, wow, that to me that's different. But I tell people when they come on here, we're not on here to criticize anyone on what they make. We're learning from each other. So to me, nothing is like ugh, because I was raised from my mom that try something before you say you don't like it. Because I made a spaghetti squash, and a lot of people don't like it. I love it. I love it. I had a young lady, I don't know, she might be on here, and she was actually in college, and she said it didn't taste like anything. But she told me that she told me she had put it in, I think it was the air fryer, and I didn't know she was at school, in college. I'm gonna say that. And she didn't like the way it tastes. I said probably because it was in the air fryer. It has to be put in the oven. You have to cook that in the oven. So, yeah. I told her. I asked her because she had a what was it? Like, what is those things called? Like a toaster oven. Sometimes you can make things in there too as well if you don't have like an oven. Some colleges, like where my grandson is at, he has a full kitchen in his dorm where he has everything. Because he called me the other day. His food looked so good. He baked chicken. He baked his chicken, and then he did a sweet potato casserole and some green beans. He sent me the picture, and I looked at that picture like, oh my gosh, when I tell you his food looked good, his food looked like somebody made it for him. I wouldn't expect that my grandson made that food. So he had the wing. He had some chicken wings, and he had it in this little pan. He had it all seasoned up, and it looked really good. And then and he said, well, Grandma had a little broth at the bottom. I said, that's fine. I said, but what you do is you put it in the oven, let it bake completely, and then I told him to put aluminum foil on top of it. Because see, what happens, a lot of people do not agree with aluminum foil. I can't take that away from me right now. But aluminum foil will cook the meat. And I told him, I said, let it cook the meat. Cook that first. And I said, and when it's done, take the aluminum foil off and then let it brown. And he did that. And he sent those pictures, and he put barbecue sauce on it. I was like, oh my gosh, my grandson, he need to cook for me. See, and looked at that food. That food looked good. And then he had his marshmallows. I know everybody cook different because I cook marshmallows. I like marshmallows on top of my sweet potato casserole. And he browned it on top, and it looked delicious. I could have jumped through the phone to get some of that food because it looked so good. I said, wow, he did an amazing job. And I told him that, we have to uplift the younger people and let them know that everything is okay. And I told him, I said, you did a very amazing job on that meal. And it looked really, guys, not because that was my grandson. I'm telling you, that food looked good. I started to post it on my shorts because I showed my husband. I said, look what he did. He said, oh my gosh. And a lot of people can't cook like that, and so he's learning a lot of things while he's in school. So, yeah, I'm so proud of him. He just graduated with his associates, so now he's going back for his bachelor's. And I'm so proud of him. And I let him know that, that's my grandson. Yeah, I'm just really proud of him. So guys, we have 15 more minutes. And can you believe I've been jabbing all this time? I think it's been over an hour already. It sure has. Oh, it smells so good. Let me peek at it, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks good. It smells good. I don't smell it until I open the oven, but it's brown on the top. It looks good. So I'm going to give it another 10 minutes because I did put it in for 5 more minutes, and I don't think it needs 5 more minutes. I'm just going to do, it's at 14 minutes now, so I'm going to do another 10 minutes with that, and then I'm going to pull that bad boy out because I'm telling y'all, it look good and it smells good. Yeah. And I always like to TikTok. I don't know if you guys ever go on TikTok. I get so much stuff off of there. I didn't really start cooking like that until I started looking at TikTok. I said, y'all gonna get me in trouble. So I tell my husband, you know, we get tired of eating the same food all the time. So I go on TikTok and look at stuff and look up things, and I'm like, what is that? And the reason why I do that, because people are from different countries, different states, and everyone cooks different. So that give you ideas on something to cook for yourself. So that's what I truly like about it. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good little hit here. It's just on the top. It just has like the crust on the top, which is good. Yeah, this is, I've never did no homemade cake like this with some peaches. I'm going to say that. I've never did this before, guys. Oh, Lordy. So what is your favorite dessert? That's what I'm going to ask you guys. What is your favorite dessert to cook? And then what is your favorite dessert to have? Let me start with me. Lemon cake, homemade lemon cake, and peach cobbler. And I'm kind of knocking heads with that banana pudding cheesecake. When I tell you that, if you like banana pudding, I'm going to say that. It's good. It's really good. But like I said, everybody cooks theirs different. My mouth, when I tell you my mouth is dry, oh goodness. It's pretty much brown on the top. It's kind of light, but it is getting darker, especially around the edges. You know, when those edges get dark, that's where the crunch is at. That crunch is so good. Oh, really, Barbara? Okay. Yeah, that banana pudding is good. Oh, really? Banana pudding, peach cobbler. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I don't have my book over here. Really, Kizzy? Okay. Oh wow. But it's so when you okay, so Barbara, when you have your banana pudding, you do okay, so your favorite is the banana pudding. Oh wow. I never heard of that before. You know what too, Barbara Kizzy. I'm gonna go back. Barbara and Kizzy. You both can answer this. Have you ever had banana strawberry pudding? Like the banana pudding, but it has strawberry in there. Have you guys ever had that before? I saw it. And when I tell you I saw that, no. Okay, Barbara. That look good. So whenever you get time, when you get offline here, go and look that up. You haven't either? Oh, guys. They put not only the banana, they put the strawberry in there with it too. It looks so good. It looks good. I saw that. I told my husband, he said, that looks good. I said, yeah, I need to try that. I haven't tried it yet. But they did use, I think they used fresh strawberries. Yeah, guys need to look that up. That looks so, if you like banana pudding, you're going to like that banana strawberry pudding. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that looks good. Looks really good. I said, oh my goodness. So we got 5 more minutes, guys. Yeah, that looks really good. When I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness. That looks good. I saw people on their banana pudding. They put you ever saw them what people cut strawberries. Now they use the one cookies. I can't think of the cookies. They're expensive. They're about $5 or $6 a bag. But they put those cookies on top of the banana pudding, and they'll put strawberries on top of that too. I have never made lemon pie before, Karen. Oh goodness. I need to learn. I really do. Now I haven't had it in so many years, which is called lemon meringue pie. I haven't had that in so long. That used to be my favorite. That lemon meringue pie. It used to, oh my goodness, it was so good. Okay, that countdown is coming, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hope I don't hurt myself when when I eat this stuff. But I would probably look that up, Karen. Lemon meringue. Okay, yeah, that is. Ooh, that's so good. You know, I used to want to learn how to make the topping of their little topping they put. And I think I saw a lady, she made it, and I think she used egg white and sugar. I can't remember. I think it was egg white and sugar or something where it made the meringue on the top whip up. And I said, one day I'm going to make that. And she used to make her own, the lemon meringue. She made some one time, and hers was, it was warm. I never had it that way, but she did it homemade because she was in the pot, you know, stirring it up, of course. But it was good. It was so good. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we have about 2 minutes, and it will be coming out the oven, y'all. It looks good. It looks really good. I'm not saying that because I made it, okay? But it looks good. So I'm gonna get a plate out. I think you're supposed to let it cool off. A lot of times when you take things out of the oven, it's actually good to let it cool off. Hi, Nurse Kasana. How are you? It's good to let it cool off because this might be a little runny because of the juice from the peaches. I'm sure it is. So sometimes when you let it cool off, it thickens up. It looks a whole lot better. But that smells really good. I made another thing I made before, and I thought it was good, was a homemade strawberry cake with the real strawberries in the cake mix. And then I had the icing to go on top of it was strawberries. I had the real strawberries in there too, and it was sweet, but it was good. But I haven't made it. That's why I say a lot of things I haven't made in so many years. So I always like to try something different. But I do want to try that banana pudding, strawberry, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I do want to try that. I've never had it before, but it looks very good. Okay, 1 more minute, guys. It smells so good. That's the thing about when you bake. It has the whole house smelling just so good. And I think that I can't remember one of my lives. I was explaining actually the day I was cleaning my cabinet out, and I think I had something that was old in there, and I said, guys, you know, you can use your cinnamon and put it in the oven and just bake it, and it gives it a nice aroma in your house. So if you have old cinnamon, just put it in the oven, let it bake a little bit, and it just smells so good. No, Karen. Oh, that sounds good. Strawberry bread? No, I've never had that before. Well, you know what, Karen? I love strawberries. I sure do. Strawberry bread. Never heard of that. So do you make The okay guys, I gotta take this out. Okay. Oh my Jesus. Oh Lord. Oh. Okay, guys. Let's look at my masterpiece, I would say. And here it is. You see it's still bubbling around there. This smells so good. And it's still cooking, so see how thick that is looking around the edges, guys? Let me get a fork here. Hold on one second here. I'm gonna turn my camera around here. Ooh-wee. It's still a lot of liquid, guys. But there is some at the bottom there. I didn't pull all of it out, but there is the crust here. Yeah, it's still kind of liquidy, but it looks, oh yeah, that looks really good. If you can you guys see? Let's see if you can see. There it is. I'm gonna have to let this cool off, but I'm gonna taste this right here. I sure am. I sure am, guys. Yes, yes. Who was that? Kizzy, yes. Yeah, that just has to cool off. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, wee! Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to let that cool off. Because I had just said that too. This is, oh, y'all, listen. Hot. Woo.
You're not supposed to taste it, not supposed to be.
I told y'all he's gonna be coming here. Didn't I tell y'all? My husband's gonna be coming around that corner. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I really couldn't cut it like I wanted to, but I just had to just taste it a little bit. Woo! Y'all, this tastes good. It tastes good. So I'm going to have to let this cool off. I'm not going to be able to cut it the way I want to, guys. But when I tell you.
Oh, have mercy.
This is good. It's good. It turned out good. That's all I can say. It turned out really good.
It really did.
So guys, and thank you so much, Kizzy. I appreciate that. When it cool off, it will thicken up. That's just something, it like oatmeal, grits, all that. It come off wider and then it thicken up and all that. But guys, I am going to have to get off of here. But I just wanted to show you this again. This is my first time, and guys, you will have to let this cool off, and this is gonna take time to cool off. I'm gonna say at least a good 30 minutes. You're gonna have to let that cool off. And then what happens is the thickness will begin to form and go into everything else. So I wanted to thank you guys so much for being here while I make this and staying on here while I make this. I really appreciate it. Guys, I will be going live tomorrow because it will be my 1 year. I'm telling you guys verbally now. Everybody doesn't know that yet, but I will. If you are subscribed to my channel, I will be putting in my community posts so you will know what time I will be coming on live. And I will post that tomorrow because I'm done for the night. I'm not doing anything else. But guys, thank you so much for staying here with me while I cook this. And I really appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for liking. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for subscribing. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.